I'm Collin Pullar. My day job is I'm the president of the Saskatchewan Construction Safety Association, and really excited to be stepping in the role as chair for the Regina District Chamber of Commerce. Well, the construction industry has got such a big impact in the economy, and from day to day, there's lots of risks that happen on construction sites. And our association, what we do is we work with companies to help them prepare their plans for, how they address risks. And reducing risk on the work site is a major portion of what we do. I lead a team of about 40 staff in the province, and as president, responsible for all the administration and marketing, and we've got some great team members that work with companies throughout the province. So a big part of what I do is keeping them together. We've done a lot of cool things in the area of technology and incorporating things like mobile apps and other tools to make it really effective for companies, diagnostics, analytics, and so companies are able to actually take what they're learning and apply them to make their businesses actually run better. At the SCSA, we do a lot of partnership work with different groups, post-secondary institutions. We work with the Joseph Rimet School of Construction with the Saskatchewan Polytechnic, and a lot of stuff in the area of leadership development is where we've been able to partner with them. We also been able to partner with tech companies, local tech companies, and building out cool tools, whether it be with virtual reality tools to allow people to learn in really safe environments, but they kind of get to do some cool and risky things too. My involvement with groups like the University of Regina Business Schools and their leadership council has been really a neat area where we're able to inject thoughts around safety into leadership, and a big portion of what we do is about that. Even our mission statement and vision statement include that about constructing safety leadership. I've been pretty lucky. I grew up in Regina, went to school at Tom. I graduated from there, went to university here at the University of Regina, and had a really supportive family. My mom and my wife have been big fans and really kind of pushed me to do my best in the community. So had a chance to get involved with sports and build some really cool relationships. Have been a lot of fun, whether it be again through sport or through business. The thing about sports and about challenging yourself through sport, there's a lot of character building that happens. You've got to put yourself through really challenging circumstances in order to get stronger or faster, or whatever your particular pursuit is in a sport or activity that you do. I think the disciplines and the practice of discipline have really helped me work through other problems, whether it's been working with a team through a challenge, or just dealing with adversity and understanding that there's always going to be some pain for you to get before you get to some level of benefit. And so, right now, Regina's, and as much as the rest of the country, has been going through some really significant challenges in the current times of COVID. And it's that constant working and that diligence that's really the things that are going to get us through this period. Staying disciplined, really being able to finding ways to support each other. That's the kind of things that I've learned through sport, and so that's why I'm a big fan of getting involved in sport and staying engaged with it, whether coaching somebody or encouraging somebody through it, or just strapping on and competing myself. I'm really excited about being able to work in the Regina community, and I've had the opportunity to work with other groups like the Regina Exhibition Association Limited, and it's such a central part of our community. Many of the big life events they've had growing up in Regina have been around Real, whether it be the first time at the Queen City X, or first football game, or being at weddings or graduations. They've always been around that particular building, and a lot of people aren't as familiar with Real, but it's 102 acres of some really incredible experiences for people. and really excited about being on that board as well. I've had the privilege to be with them, and really seeing 15 years out in the future, working with the team there to kind of build a strategy where we can see a lot of great future developments and really great opportunities for folks to come and be entertained, but also have the impact in the community in terms of business. Hospitality is such a huge portion of the Regina business sector, and the things that happen, whether it be at Mosaic Stadium or the ITC or Queensbury, are things that draw people to the city. They fill our restaurants, they fill our hotels, and really excited about being involved with that and seeing the connection between that organization and business broadly. Well, I mean, I grew up playing football in high school, and that was all great, and then later got involved in strength training and competitive powerlifting, which has been kind of the fun alter ego for myself. I've had a chance to travel to other parts of the world and compete with people from other countries. And so that's just something that I've done as a bit of an outlet for myself. It's, again, like another alter ego. Somebody has, eventually I got tagged with a nickname called the Shark. And it's really all about an attitude that, and a character that I've had some fun with. People have, it's grown into something that I didn't really expect, so people have sent me socks with sharks on them, and I've got sharks in my office and little toy sharks, and even family have given me a shark license plate, and so it's been kind of a fun little character that's kind of followed me throughout the sport. And anytime I've got a chance to compete, for some reason that's kind of hung on and turned into a whole other character. So it's a whole other side of me that that's just kind of my fun thing that I do. Well, one of the things that I've been learning through kind of my leadership journey is really being thoughtful in how we approach challenges. And I think being involved with the Chamber has given me an opportunity to see that on a broader scale. The Chamber is a really great focal point for camaraderie for those who are involved in business in Regina. It's got such a huge history in this city, and as a matter of fact, the Chamber existed before the city existed. And it was this collection of people who got together, were very thoughtful about what they wanted to see in terms of how they worked together as businesses and how eventually they built a community. So that thoughtfulness, that future focus are things that have attracted me as a person who's involved in leadership in terms of a role. But I think that the Chamber is able to actually demonstrate, and I think some of the things that our members really benefit from is that thoughtful, methodical approach to how we deal with business problems. The team at the Chamber have been absolutely phenomenal. John and his team have consistently, over time, has been able to be a leader, not just here in Regina, but been recognized throughout the country for its leadership on key challenges that are facing us, whether it has to do with taxation or other business problems, and even in today, in the midst of COVID, just in terms of being responsive to our members' needs and actually getting ahead, so members have an opportunity to get information or the tools that they need to be successful.